Hello everyone, and welcome to the World of Tanks Shoutcast for the Sidi Bou Zid Post Meridian Challenge. My name is Relix. Today we will be watching SIMP vs Damage Inc. battling for first place. So let's jump into it. Round 1. Both teams going with pretty heavy French tanks. D Inc. going with the artillery this round. SIMP starting off going up to the north side, sending their T-50-2 straight up. It's an interesting spot to scout up from. Gives them a little bit of a view from both sides. It's got two 1390s coming up the hill there. Taking some shots. Ooh, knocking out a commander. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a health kit to take care of that. SIMP situating their 1390s up in the little valley. And it looks like all of D Inc. is right up on that hill. Looks like they're edging up to take a couple pot shots. A little risky there with 4 tanks looking at you. And they're all sitting there ready. Meanwhile, Mac G is working his way all the way around the back south side, getting right in behind their base. SIMP bringing up their Lorraines to try to back up their 1390s a little bit more. Ooh, taking a couple nasty hits. Comes Mac G from behind. Might be able to get up on that artery in the back. Oh, never mind. It is sitting pretty forward there. SIMP's Lorraine going up, taking some shots. Knocking out that Panther. Very nice. It's fairly even. Artillery wasn't doing too much right up in their faces there, but SIMP's out of scouts, so they're not quite sure where everything is now. D Inc. making a move around the side, right on the Lorraines, bringing up 100. Exchanging some nasty shots back and forth. It's getting really close there. Another 1390 pops up. Finishes off SIMP's Lorraine. Looks like they're going to push heavy over that hill. SIMP's 1390 is moving up to try to help their Lorraine out. Exchanging some shots in the dirt here. SIMP's Lorraine goes down, but they exchange it for one of the 1390s. SIMP's not looking too good here right now. Looks like they're backing out to go reload and possibly get a better position on D Inc. here. Deke isn't pursuing yet. Oh, there they are. Coming right after him. Looks like they're going to make their little last stand, giving a little love tap for luck here. Getting a couple pot shots. But 100 up on the cliff. Takes him out. Looks like this round's going to go to D Inc. Yep, Simp's last 1390 going for a little suicide run up the middle. Alright. D Inc. wins the first round. That's interesting that they're very mobile forces and looks like they're keeping the same setup for this round. There wasn't a lot of movement on that one until D Inc. came around that hill. So hopefully we'll see them use the speed a little bit more and maneuver around the large map here. Looks like Simp's doing a full rush on the south there. Dink's already got two 1390s going up to that north hill. And there's a third one. So Dink's got most of their forces up on that north hill right now. Well, we could see a couple cap rushes here. G just taking a peek over the top of their base hill. And the main force of Simp just keeps moving right along. G taking a little bit more of a peek. Gets scared off there. And here they go for the cap. There's the 100. 1390 on the back of the hill. Nothing in their cap. Yeah, looks like they're just going to hold up there. Mac G coming from behind just to see where everything's going. Takes a nice pot shot there. And distracts both 1390s for a second. Which actually is going to be more than enough to stop them from getting them off the cap unless their artillery can get a nice shot off. And the shot missed. Alright, so round 2 goes to Simp. It was a pretty quick play there for going for the cap. Looks like Dink wasn't really expecting that at all. Round 3, we got the exact same setup. So it looks like they're keeping with this probably the whole time through. Both teams pretty confident with it. And this time, Simp's going south. Mac G throwing over on the other side of the hill. A little bit too much to drink. And we got two 1390s over on their north hill. Looks like D-Ink's pretty happy with that north side of the map. MacG dodging a bunch of shots there. Looks like they're waiting to see what they can spot. Get a better idea on where everything's being positioned out here. See MacG taking that far north route, getting right up behind him. And there's one 1390 on the top of the hill there. And yep, looks like they're kind of just camping, waiting for him to see what they do. Looks like SIMP's deciding to go ahead and push. Getting a little dangerous here. There's an already shot off. They've got eyes on SIMP, but SIMP can't see anything else right now. Another already shot missed. Looking out there. And all three of Dink's tanks just sitting right up on that hilltop taking shots. Mac takes some nasty hits right off the bat. It's knocked out. And SIMP is not looking to be in a good spot here. They're kind of bottled up. And I would imagine that D-Inc is thinking about tossing someone on that cap because they have everybody down here. They know where all their tanks are. Here goes SIMP onto the cap, drawing them in. Getting a couple good shots on that 1390. Another 1390 coming up from the other side. Oh, nope, that's the 100. Well, they got a nice little 2-on-1 over there going. And someone's on the cap, so they have a 1390, Simpson and a 1390 breaking off to go get that. Through the open, though, so he's taking some nasty hits there. It looks like they just keep hitting their tracks over and over, though. Luck pays off, he gets off. So he should be able to get to the cap before they get it full there. SIMP getting back on the cap as well. I don't know, 1390 jumps on him. It's getting pretty close there. SIMP loses another 1390. Nasty bounce there. And it's looking pretty even. SIMP's 1390 able to reset the cap there. Just railing that guy. Down to only a few hit points though, but he manages to kill him. So at this point they got 6 minutes left. They have plenty of time to cap, so they don't necessarily need to find this Panther. But if the Panther gets really lucky, might be able to point blank shot him to death. Oh, and looks like he's coming up the hill. Takes a shot but way over, and the Lorraine finishes him off. So round 3 goes to Simp. Was a great change-up in location. Although it was looking really nasty for Simp there at first. Alright, round 4. And we got the same setup running. So if Simp can win this one, this will be it. It looks like Simp's going for their south push again. Hopefully D-Ink is smarted up a little bit there and has a little bit more defense, or at least a little bit more visibility on it, just in case there's a cap rush again. Looks like we already have a couple 1390s spotted in the north. Ooh, Macchi takes a nasty arty shot there. That was a good hit. Simp's main force just continuing on. Nice little drive through the city here. Yep, and there we go. There's 100 right in their base. Takes a couple shots at the T-50-2. There's a 1390 in there as well. So they are definitely ready for the cap rush here. Ooh, Lorraine taking a bunch of nasty hits there from the cliffside. Looks like D-Ink's doing a similar thing to the last round where they just line themselves up and just take shots. It seems to be working pretty well for them. Simp kind of stuck in this corner here. Looks like they're pulling their 1390s back out. Yep, Lorraine's too, so it looks like they might be trying to go around the other way. Maybe get a better angle on D-Ink's forces over there. Ooh, D-Ink likely spotting at least the 1390s there from the cliff top. So at this point, they can probably surmise that Simp is pulling everything back. Just kind of running around on the south side of their base, waiting to see where D-Ink shows up. You can see Macchi going up to that north hill. See if he can spot anything. Ooh, and there's one 1390. There's another coming right behind them. Looks like they're pursuing them straight into their base. If they keep following, they might be able to knock out a 1390. Nope. Sees them right at the end there and goes right into the town. But Panther takes out Mac G. Right now, the health and positioning is looking pretty good for D-Ink here. Simp falling back to a defensive position back here. Maybe hoping they'll push further in or do something to take advantage of them not having their scout anymore. The 1390 is sitting out a little exposed. Right now, D-Ink really owns practically the entire map. So we could see some interesting maneuvering here to try to get behind them or just do some spotting on them at least to let their Panther do some work. And there's another 1390 on that cliffside where he was before, just spotting down. He takes a couple shots on him. It looks like nobody's landing anything. Everyone trying to stay in arty cover here, it looks like. It won't do them too good when they can position their GW Panther anywhere they want right now. Oh, there's 100 on the map. Bree taking some shots at him. He's running right through the open there. And he stops on the edge, but just in the view of these two guys, and he's going to get taken out here. Yep, there he goes. Another 1390 coming in from the front side. Takes out the other Lorraine. Another 1390 comes around. And one's on the cap, it looks like. And they've got Simp really bottlenecked here. Looks like they're thinking about rushing around. Getting some nice shots there on D-Ink over there. That's a good quick shot. Right now, Simp's looking pretty good for health. That the GW Panther's still out there, though, so if D-Ink can just keep him lit, they might be able to pull it out still. Dink no longer on the cap, just waiting to get shots. Ooh, that was a nasty splash damage from the GW Panther there. Gets tracked by the 1390, but looks like they're rushing around trying to get up to him now. Little three-way kiss for luck there. And exchanging shots. Ooh. So now we got two 1390s with the GW Panther with only a couple minutes on the clock. So they're gonna need to find that GW Panther in order to win this one. I don't believe they have enough time to get all the way up to the cap. And closing in on the base, and that GW Panther could really be anywhere on the map by now, with all the time that they were owning it, basically everything. And they spot nothing on the cap. Looks like they realize they don't have enough time, so they're splitting up to go look for him. Only 40 seconds left to go. There he is. Oh. That miss just cost him the game there with 24 seconds left on the clock. That almost would have been a draw there. So round 4 goes to SIMP, bringing the tally up to 1 win for Damage Inc. and 3 for SIMP. Congratulations to SIMP on grabbing first place. Big thanks to MacG for providing me the replays so I can put this through. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the Shoutcast, please hit the like button below or make a comment. Tell me what you think about the Shoutcast, anything that I need to do to improve it. I do apologize for any nasally sounds throughout the entire thing. I am a little sick right now. If you'd like to see more of my World of Tanks videos, you can find them at the Jolly Q Gaming channel on YouTube. See you around.